First day of pads, and he's done for the year, Tom.
That's right, Andrew. Stephen Jones telling reporters a short time ago it is a ruptured quadriceps tendon for Gerald McCoy. He will undergo surgery soon, and needless to say, he is done for the season. Now, this is a guy that they invested in a 3-year, $18 million contract back in March, gave him a $3 million signing bonus. They envisioned him being a really important piece, playing that 3 technique in the new defense that Mike Nolan is installing there. Now, they do have some options inside. They have Tristan Hill. They drafted Neville Gallimore in the 3rd round. Of course, they signed a lot of pass rushers, including Everson Griffin recently. They're going to need those guys even more now with McCoy and his inside pass rush nowhere to be found in 2020.
All right. Time to play some baseball.
All right, guys. Wow. Yeah. What a day. That's why, I say the same thing in my closing videos, guys. What do I always say? What does 1980 always say? You never know what the day is going to bring you. You got to stay prayed up and cowboyed up. It's a part of the game. That's right, Salvador, it is part of the game. This is the part that sucks. When I heard the news this morning, I was like, that that's how I was. I just, no words. I made a video, actually. Matter of fact, I did a live stream. On this, on the depth chart of the our front 7. Just last week, I was going over the guys. I was going over D-Law. I went over McCoy. I went over the entire Poe, Everson Griffin, even the backups, guys, even all the depth that we have at the positions. And this is why I don't get my hopes up during training camp. It's natural to be excited about the football season. It's natural to be excited about, football coming and, especially going through COVID-19 and all that stuff. And, just having something to watch, having something to look forward to. It's really nice when you have that. But when something like this happens, I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know who. And I was really counting on our defense. And it's not over with yet. We didn't throw in the towel or anything. This is not saying our season is over or our defense isn't going to be anything. But they had so much, I'm going to say we had so much high expectations. Our expectations was really high for this guy to step in and be that interior clogger, that interior defender that we knew he could be. And him not being there at all this season, at all. It's really a blow. It hurts. It did. It's like, we were losing a star almost. Wow, 6-time Pro Bowl, age 32. Was that a career-ending injury? They said Achilles, but it was an actual tear. It was an actual tear from the knee to the quad, like right there. It was a tear or rupture of the tendon that attaches the kneecap somewhere in there. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a, physician or anything. So to the best of my knowledge, that's what it was. Everybody was saying, at first they said Achilles. They said, he's out for the season. But it was actually a tear right there where the quad and the knee joins together. And the bend of the knee, was able to stand, but had to be helped off the field. So that wasn't a good sign. We knew then that he wasn't gonna play. Hey, let me shout out to my people that say, hey, thank y'all for joining me, man. CSP, what's up? Carlito Montana, what's up? Outlaw, what's up? Can't believe it's already out. Yeah, man. First day in pads, first day in full pads. You know how bad I wanted this. How bad I wanted these guys in pads, man. And to have somebody get hurt on the first day, man. First day. That's a blow. That's a blow. Jared Jones, what's up? Emmett from Boston, what's up? Yo, what's up, my man? Can't believe this, but we got boys that can play. Yeah, we got some depth. That's probably the only good thing. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Torrey Loper, I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm really sorry. God bless you. What's up? What's up, Dave Yarner? What's going on? And it's unfortunate, but guys, we still have Tyron Crawford. Exactly. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get the big T. Jazzy Jeff, what's up? Sorry. I was saying anything. Love your channel. Respect. Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming in. What's up? What's up? Salvador, what's up? What's up, Jack? The president, what's going on, man? This is Bull. Yeah. Tay, what's up? What's up, old girl? What's going on? This is some everybody's saying this is some bullshit. I know it, man. I know it. You have your heart set on who you're gonna have out there. And that front four was gonna be deadly. It was. It was going to be a disruptive force. And it still can be, guys. Let's not panic. It still can be. I'm glad it happened now and not later. You know, Tyron Crawford had good things to say about the training staff and said they can get you up and going. He might be, if we able to go far, you know, you never know. But I'll get there in a minute. Shannon Story, what's up? This hurt. Yep. Carlito, it hurt bad, man. It's a part of the game. At least we pick up great other players. Yeah. And the Dallas Cowboys also have a chance to, sign somebody. There's still some people out there. I'll get there in a minute too. Bum deal for McCoy. I know it, man. Being 32 years old, that's a tough injury that might have been. I don't want to speak for him. I know he's a motivated guy. He'll bounce back. But being 32 years old, having an injury that severe, it's hard to come back from something like that, man. Anything around the knee or the Achilles or those tendons up in there, you tear that up, man. It's really, really hard to come back, bounce back, and be yourself. He's never going to be the same again. Let's not panic now. Let's see how everything play out going forward. But you're right. You never know. Never know, man. You never know what the day's going to bring you. I know it seems like every year we have someone go down. Yeah, man. I knew it was going to happen. I was just worried about who. And I'm still really big on this defense because we pretty much know what our offense can do with the exception of CeeDee Lamb. Everybody's excited about him. But Big J, well, there goes our D. No, I don't want to say that. It does have a little effect on the front seven. Obviously, I mean, he's a 6-time Pro Bowler, man. Age 32, first round back in the day. 6'4", 300 pounds. They said he shedded like 20 pounds for this season, so he could be ready. 59.5 sacks in his career. He's no stranger to getting to the quarterback. He is a disruptive force. I was looking for him to be more of a run stopper and clogging up the holes, clogging up the middle, and getting to the quarterback at the same time, making our defensive end jobs a little easier than what it's been. We got a new defensive staff out there, defensive coordinator and everything, and I was really anxious to see him and Poe together in the inside. I was really anxious to see that, but I'm not going to be able to see it this year. I think he signed like a 2 or 3 year deal, so hopefully he'll be back, man. He'll be able to play next year. But Cowboys fan 977, what's up? Big J, what's up? We just snatched up Gerald McCoy. Now he's out for the season. Exactly, man. Tough break. Very tough break. We should sign Clowney and run Griffin at the nose. I don't know. Look forward to the Cowboys signing somebody, though. I got a feeling. I just don't know who. I can't see Clowney. I can't see him. He wants too much money. He wants way too much money that we want to give. Snacks, who I was going to get to. Potential guys. Tyron Crawford, obviously, with his double hip surgery. He obviously can play the 3 tech. He can play every position on the defensive line. He's a swing guy, so he's kind of like a swing tackle on the offensive line, but defense. We all know his history. Tyron Crawford's a good dude. He's a good athlete. We haven't seen him in a while since, 18? And 17, 18 or something like that. I think 18 because he had the hip surgery, double hip surgery. And Tyron Crawford, he can play that position. So are the Dallas Cowboys going to bring somebody else in or are they going to hire within? Who knows? I mean, who knows? Don't give up on Tristan Hill. He was a bust last year, but Obviously, he didn't play that much with that coaching staff. He only had 5 tackles. He's 6'3", 310. There's still time for him to learn. He's still young, going into his second year. Hopefully, he'll get a lot of reps in training camp and, make him a lot tougher, a lot beef. I don't know too much about him. Hell, I haven't seen him play. I'm not going to sit on here and lie and say, oh, Tristan Hill, he'll be a perfect. Nah, man, I'm not going to watch 2 films from college and then watch some films from practice and then say, oh, Tristan Hill's the guy. No, I don't know. We don't know that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to y'all. A lot of cats get on here and, man, oh, Tristan Hill, man, man. No, I can't even say about Tyrone Crawford. I know his history, but with the hip surgeries, man, I don't know if he's going to be the same. We got the rookie we just drafted, Neville Gallimore, 6'2", 304, a little undersized, but he has the girth. He was okay in college. Don't know what he can do in the NFL. So that's just the depth we have. And then there's Snacks Harrison out there. Somebody brought up in the comments section, 11 sacks in his career, forced fumbles. He was undrafted back in 2012. He had experience with the Jets, the Giants, and the Lions. Snacks is a disruptor also. He's done some great things. I thought he could have more sacks, but he's a 3-tech guy, so they're more of run-stopping guys. So he's not going to have a whole bunch of sacks like an end would. Snacks is probably our best bet. But if Jerry Jones decided to take a chance on him, I don't know, man. Let's see. Hope Dez gets a job. Yeah, Dez working out with the Ravens. Heard about that. Crawford 3 stars. Yeah, we'll see. Would you sign Clowney? Oh, we could sign Clowney. I think get Snacks, Jay. Yeah, man. There's also Antoine Woods as well. Actually, they got Antoine Woods right behind McCoy on the depth chart. So we know his history as well. Antoine Woods has his games where he's on fire. Then he has his games where, but like I say, this is a whole, we don't even know what we're looking at this year, guys. We don't know anything. We can't get up here and say, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, because we're under a new coaching staff. We have a new defense. So everything is new. Even other teams that play against us, there's nothing, they can't predict anything because everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. All the parents that we had last year, all the teachers that we had last year, they're gone. So this is going to be one of those seasons where somebody's going to have to step up and learn real fast and get the job done. I'm nervous. Hey, I'm a little nervous too, man. Basketball team? Oh, I'm Mavericks, I guess. I mean, I've been a Maverick fan for a long time. I like the Bulls back in the day, and then obviously there's Kobe. I like different, after the Jordan era, I start kind of going with the players. I've always been a Maverick fan, but Bulls fan back in the day. Then Kobe came on the scene, and I didn't like the young Kobe, but I like the 24 Kobe, jersey 24, so that's a little better. His game was a lot more mature, a lot more Jordan-ish, But yeah, I mean, Mavericks. I go with the Mavericks. But anyway, yeah, guys, we got some depth. It's just it's not McCoy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just not McCoy, man. It's just not. We could sign Clowney and put one of them at defensive tackle. I don't know if the Cowboys will sign him, though. I mean, he wants so much money. That's why he's still a free agent, because he wants a lot of money. So it's just unfortunate that McCoy had to go down today. First day in pads, and he went down. Wow, it was a shocker, big shocker. I did not expect this today, and I wish that it wouldn't have happened. We need a guy like that in the inside. So now somebody's got to step up. We got plenty of depth guys. We got guys that can step up and do the job. But and I say I wish McCoy, but I haven't seen him on the football field for the Dallas Cowboys yet. So it's easy for us to get on here and say, "Oh, damn," and for us to get upset and be upset about him getting hurt, which is normal, which is natural, because he was a starter, 6-time Pro Bowler. He has a very good resume, but and we all wanted him to play, and we were looking forward to seeing those 4 guys together on the field at the same time. But we haven't seen him, with the exception of training camp, in a game as a Dallas Cowboy with a Cowboy uniform on with this new system. You get what I'm saying? So you can't miss nothing that you haven't had. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It was a blow, but then in the back of your mind, you got to be like, well, we never really had him, So, and practice counts, but it's not game time. It's not regular season, so it doesn't count. So you can't miss anything that you didn't have. But wow, 32 minutes, anything. Damn, I sure was looking forward to him though. But like I said, if y'all got any questions, man, y'all feel free to fire away. It was gonna be a quick stream. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit with you guys and go over some things. That's pretty serious. Anything behind any tendons or anything behind where that kneecap is, where the quadricep starts, it seems like that's where it is. But oh man, that was a blow. Now we're looking at Tyrone Crawford, Tristan Hill, Gallimore, maybe Snacks if the Dallas Cowboys decide to pick him up. Antoine Woods. It's gonna be an interesting year, man, for this defense, guys. Like I said, let me see if I can share. Y'all bear with me here, man. I'm just kind of starting to. It didn't work. Wait a minute. Y'all bear with me, man. I had it. They also talked about CeeDee Lamb today. Snacks live in Dallas. Woods needs to step it up. Yeah. Snacks, do you think we have a great shot at the NFC Championship? Let me take this off. Yeah, anything's possible. I think we do got a good shot. I still think with McCoy down, I still think we have a good chance at getting to post-game play. It's not the end of the world. We just got to adjust to it now. Now it's time to adjust. There's no time for the weak at heart. We gotta get on this really quick, and the next man up has to step up. If the Dallas Cowboys decide to sign anybody, that'll we'll see. But look forward to that. They normally do that when somebody gets hurt. They'll bring somebody else in. There's that. What's up, man? They rotated Griffin and Smith to play 3 tech. Yeah. Griffin has experience at 3 tech, but he's best. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Darius Davis. Appreciate it, man. But they really want him at the end because that's where he shines the most. But I have seen highlights with him playing 3 tech, him playing tackle inside, and he's also a disruptor there too. So they got time to figure out what's best for this defensive line, what they're going to do. Give Gallimore and him more reps. Yeah, they will. I'm pretty sure they will. They don't have a choice. Everybody's going to get reps now. They got to see who's going to – it's next man up. There's no looking back. There's no turning back. It's next man up. They have to figure out who they're going to put in there. And, 1995 players keep getting hurt first practice. Either McCoy or Sean Lee, etc. You think they should keep CeeDee Lamb off the field? No, you don't want to. It's just like, I'm glad you brought that up. because that's just like it's like driving. You know, there are wrecks every day. You know, I turn on the radio to see if there's any wrecks. I turn on my map thing on my phone to see if there's any wrecks on the freeways. There's wrecks every day, but I still have to get in my car to go to work so I can take care of myself, my family, you know, my kids and everything. I can't shy away from something just because something happened to somebody else. It happens. Let's hope and pray that it doesn't happen to CeeDee Lamb or Dak Prescott or Ezekiel Elliott or, you know, or so on, any of our other stars. Emmett, appreciate the super chat, man. JG Gang, appreciate it, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining the ride. But you still have to work. You still have to play the game, man. And CeeDee Lamb needs all the reps he can get. Now they're saying a lot of good things about this guy in training camp. He's making one-hand catches and stuff like that, and Dak Prescott's hitting him a lot. You know, they're on the same page, and he's just had an amazing camp so far. It is something that you really can't predict. You cannot stop from happening. Injuries are something that are going to happen regardless. If your body is breaking down, it's going to break down either now or later. It's kind of like the Grim Reaper. It's going to come from you. I mean, it's going to come for you regardless. Just like death, we're all going to, I hate to bring it up. It's a bad example, but it's true. You know, we're all going to go one day. There's nothing we can't run from. We got to keep living, keep existing, and keep playing the game that we love to play. And just get out there, man. And just watch how you plant, watch how you come down, watch how you get tackled. They said that another guy stepped on it. I think Antoine Woods or somebody like that stepped on his foot, and that's what caused him to tear his knee, that tendon up in his knee near his quad. So little things like that, man. It's just being off for so long. I don't know if COVID-19 had anything to do with it. A lot of guys couldn't go to work out. You know, who knows? But being off for so long, man, your body gets settled. And I'm not saying these guys were not working out, but your body settles and your muscles settle. And that's when injury. That's why you have so many injuries. That's why you have so many major injuries when the season starts, man. Because regardless if you're working out or whatever, your body is still settling. You're not in pads. You're not going head up. You're not tackling and wrapping up with people, going head up with people on the offense and the defensive line. You're going against maybe dummies, or you're just lifting weights, and maybe you lift weights too much. There's a such thing as that, lifting too much leg weights and stuff like that. We lifted weights in high school and college, but we didn't do it that much because that causes things to rupture and tear and muscles to get tight because you're lifting weights way too much. And that's how things that get strained and muscles tense up, and they tend to tear easily when they're tensed. And that's something I learned in high school and college. So you do just enough. You do just enough. You don't overdo it, but you do just enough. You see, he was working hard. He had lost like 20 pounds or something like that. So he's probably been running more and just doing a lot more in the off season to get his body ready. And he's 32 years old. And that's not old, especially not to me. But his body's been through a lot through his NFL career. So that's probably what happened or how it happened. I'm not the smartest man in the world, not trying to be, but I do know a little something about football and injuries and the sport because I played on different levels and different workout programs, and how your body can be overly worked out and your muscles can be overly tensed and overly contracted. And it'll cause a tear. And that's probably what happens. Something as simple as somebody stepping on your foot and your body's going, but your foot isn't, you're stuck. And that caused a tear. So, it is what it is, man. Nothing you can really do about it. I didn't hear he stepped on your foot. One-on-one drills together, though. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I wasn't there. I might be wrong, but that's what I heard. Don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, they were working out together. So I'm not shooting the blame or pointing the blame. They were just doing workouts, man, just doing their job. So Cowboys fan 1973, what's up, man? In Florida playing ball too hot. That heat was, yeah, exactly, man. And, a lot of these guys, they're not used to being in the heat. When you work out, you're not working out outside. They're working out in gyms. yeah, it gets a little stuffy in those gyms, but they have air conditioning and stuff like that. Now you're coming from that to probably not doing anything at all. And then all of a sudden, boom, right in the heat where it's 100 degrees plus every day here in the summertime here in the DFW. And it happens, man. It just there's nothing you can do about it. It just fucking happened. It sucks. It sucks. I know I played in a different position. I wasn't in the trenches like that. And but my brother was. My brother was in the trenches, in his high school career. And we had one of the best offensive line because of him. And they lifted weights. They did a lot of more upper body, lower body. They didn't do as much. They did just enough because coach didn't want to strain their muscles and contract those muscles too much. Because when you're a lineman and you're pushing, or you're a defensive lineman and you're pushing, trying to get around somebody, and you need a lot of agility and a lot of swiftness to get around people, and you're using a lot of muscles you don't normally use in the off season, and your muscles are like, whoa, what the hell just happened? What are you doing? So that's what it is, man. Is Christian Shaw still on the coaching staff? Nah, he gone, man. He been gone. Thank God. Thank God. Build from within, give those young guys a chance. Yeah, I think that this is a good chance. This is a good chance to build within. Don't pull the pads off just because one guy got hurt. You still got to get out there and get these guys tough, get their bodies used to being out there and being dealt with. Injuries happen, and unfortunately it happened to him, and it's a season, possibly career-ending injury. Proud King, hey, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah, man, just talking a little football, man. Yeah, guys, I didn't have too much, man. I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. Let's see, I didn't see. Got him more. Yeah, if y'all got anything else, man, let me know before I get up out of here. Short stream today, guys. I just wanted to talk about Gerald McCoy a little bit, man, his injury. I'm pretty sure you guys already knew about it. I watched Cowboys blogs, live stream. He had some good points about it as well. Next man up season. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Jalen Hurd to a torn ACL today, whichever teams handle the injury and COVID fighting chance. Yeah, man, you just have to adjust to it. Injuries happen; they just do, and there's no getting around them. There's no door you can walk through. Like, hey, if I walk through this door, there are no injuries. I wish, man. I wish there was a cheat code. Like, okay, like Madden, no injuries. I know on Madden, man, during the preseason, I used to turn the injuries off. When I went through the franchise mode back in the day when I used to play Madden, I would skip the preseason. I would turn it in because every time somebody would get hurt. Somebody important would get hurt. I turn injuries off. Like, okay, then the regular season start, I'll be fair and I turn them back on. Somebody get hurt, they just get hurt. Just have to adjust to it. Hey, appreciate you, Emmett. Yeah, next man up season for sure, man, for sure. Adrian Rodriguez, what happened? If you didn't hear, if you're talking about McCoy, he's out for the season. Quad tear near his knee. Pretty much technically a knee injury, torn tore a tendon in his knee, so he's out, man. Yeah, the awkward start of training camp unfortunately will bring a lot of injuries across the league. Yeah, that's the messed up part of it's better. Crawford is better. Yeah, I agree. Crawford could get in there and make some things happen on the inside, man. He really belongs in the interior anyway. Yeah, true statement. That's the beautiful thing about football is that you never know. Yeah, exactly, man. I agree. 100% agree, man. 100% agree. I just said when I went live last week and I was talking about the defensive linemen and all the depth we had. I had just said if we can get through the preseason injury free, we will probably have one of the, if not the, one of the best defensive front fours in the NFL. I just said that. Just said it, man. And look what happened. Man, I heard Woods stepped on his. Yeah, that's what I heard too. That's what I heard too. Got that Tom Landry. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Man, Cynical Wallace is our QB coach. You know what? I didn't know Cynical Wallace was a quarterback coach in the NFL at all. I heard that this morning on the radio, and I was like, Cynical Wallace. I said, that name's, he used to play for the Seahawks back in the day. He used to be one of those scrambling quarterbacks. He was pretty good too, man. I don't know. He started some. He didn't start a lot, but he was a good backup, man. And I know he played for some team. I know he played for the Seattle Seahawks. But man, he used to be. I used to have him as one of my backups on Madden, man, back in the day. And he was, man, he stepped in. He was nice, man. So he had the speed, get around the corner, you know. But I didn't know he was one of our quarterback coaches, man. I really didn't. But that's good, though. They bringing in guys that know the game. They bringing in guys that want to win, that has played the game. No better hands-on training than somebody that's actually played the game, man. He was he's pretty good, man. He was. Panthers fan here. Sucks to hear about McCoy. Yeah, man. It is, man. Appreciate you joining me, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, man. Is the NBA in playoff mode already? I don't know. I ain't even really been keeping up, bro. Shit. Yeah, man, but that's all I got, man. I don't have anything else unless y'all got any more questions or concerns or anything. I was trying to bring up I know Michael Irvin had talked to CeeDee Lamb today, and they were talking about how important it was to wear number 88 and the expectations of wearing number 88. And CeeDee Lamb had a pretty good interview with him. You got to remember, CeeDee Lamb is an up and coming guy. Let me go ahead and touch on him real quick. He's had a great training camp, and I feel that he is going to be a good receiver in this league, probably a superstar if he stays healthy. I hate to even talk about him because whoever I talk about, they get hurt. I hate to even talk about him, but I have to. CeeDee Lamb he was a steal in the draft, and he was probably one of the best receivers, if not the best player in the draft. But a lot of people are excited to see him making those fantastic catches in training camp, those one-handed grabs in training camp. Those don't really impress me. What impresses me is what he can do in the game. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to get too pumped up off of training camp highlights because it is training camp. One-hand catches look great. They really do. And they make you look superior. You're flying through the air. You have great timing. You have great confidence. It shows great concentration on the ball. It shows that you have great hands. But two hands counts just as good as one. And those are the words of Jimmy Johnson. Because Michael Irvin used to do the same thing. And he said, oh, come on, Mike, give me two, not one. I need two. Coaches don't like that. We might like it as fans from the outside looking in. It looks great. Oh, he's making these one-handed catches. Oh, God, he has hands like glue. It looks great. It really does. It really does. It looks like a video game, like a cheat code or something. But coaches do not like that. I remember one time in practice, man, I had got an interception, and I had got one I came across and got it with one hand and grabbed it in. And I started hot dogging and high stepping, Boy, coach said, hey, get off the field. He told me to go sit on the bench. But I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, coach, I just got an interception on the bench. I couldn't really say anything because he was a coach. I didn't want to talk back. Maybe at the time I was like, well, maybe he's putting me on the bench because he's putting me out of practice, out of these practice drills to give me a rest and give somebody else some reps. I don't know. I was trying to find something positive out of it. And I was over there for damn near the rest of practice. And I'm like, he pulled me to the side. He said, come here real quick. He said, hey, man, you know why I set you down, right? And I said, no, I don't. And he said, that hot dogging, that one hand grab, all that stuff. I don't like that. You're not in the NFL. Even if you are in the NFL, I don't like it. Don't do it again. Especially in practice. And I didn't do it again. That was it. So coaches don't really like that. You know, it looks good to the media. You know, he's young. He's going to try to put himself out there like that. And Al Harris. Yeah, I knew about Al Harris. Coaches, they love fundamentals. Oh, my God. Man, I used to get out there and line up at cornerback, man. I would be like Dion. And Coach, he said, I don't want that. I want a base stance. I don't want any of this Dion crap, you know. So coaches don't like that. So I'm going to let y'all know that up front. While y'all hot dog and making highlight reels on YouTube and bringing it up in your live streams or your videos and stuff like that, that's a big no-no. Now, he probably get away with it because he's an up-and-coming superstar. Maybe. We don't know that yet. I haven't seen him play against anybody yet. So I'm not going to ride the nutsacks of CeeDee Lamb just yet until he gets out there and does that against a four-year cornerback or a slot nickelback that's been in the league and is ready to put him on his ass, that's ready to hurt him when he touched the ball. And now I'm not hating. I'm just speaking facts because I've seen it a million times. I've seen cats go in there. I've seen CeeDee Lamb a million times, man. I have. Yeah. I've seen a million CeeDee Lambs. I'm just being honest with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it looks good. It looks good. A lot of cats get on here. They make film sessions over this guy, and it gets him a lot of views and stuff like that. But you got to get down to the nitty gritty. You got to get down to the fundamentals. And I'm not saying he doesn't have them. I'm not saying he's not going to be successful. I just told you he looks like he's going to be a very successful wide receiver, young receiver in this league. But he has to worry about those fundamentals. He has to look the ball all the way through in the triangle, make sure it's in there, tuck it, and run. You know, all that Odell Beckham stuff, man. Look here, man. Who Odell Beckham play for? The Browns. They ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So, hello, Newman. What's up, dog? This is unreal. He ain't on the field 10 seconds. And yeah, man, it's unfortunate, but we got to look forward. We have to adjust. That should have been right after he got hurt. I would have been in the locker room hammering the word adjust so everybody can see it. We got to adjust. We got to persevere. We got to do it big time. He's saying, what's up, man? Appreciate you joining me. Just tuned in. Yeah, man, I'm about to get off in a minute. I just wanted to talk about the injury today, man. A season, maybe career-ending injury. And I don't want to say career-ending. Let me stop saying that because I don't know that. But it's just hard for a guy age 32 to come back and be the same, have the same impact that he had, years ago off of a torn knee. When you tear up your knee, man, let me tell you, these are 3 things that you need. Well, let me say 4. Your feet, anywhere in the ankles, feet, knees, back, and neck. When you mess up one of those, I'm not going to say it's a wrap, but unless you got a hell of a surgeon, a hell of a training staff to get you back, or you're young, if you're early 20s and you got the power, your body has the power, the ability to come back from that, then I'd shut my mouth. But this guy's 32 years old. I pray for him. He's in my prayers. He's probably in all of our prayers. When we see have some TDs, then we can be exactly, man. But yeah, he's in all of our prayers, and let's just hope that we can get him back. If we go to the postseason play, we can get him back then. But something like that, man, I don't know. Knees are serious. Those 4 things that I just named are really, really serious. I don't know what people thought McCoy was going to do. I hate it happened to him, but the dude was beat up after leaving Panthers. That's the Cowboys' fault. Investing money into. Well, we need it. This is. I hear what you're saying, and that's a good point. I get what you're saying. The Cowboys just don't sign people just to be doing it, or just because it looks good. You hire people that have potential. The NFL is all about potential. Any job that you have, they're hiring you on a what's the word I'm looking for? Probationary period. Is because they see potential in you and they feel like you can do something for this company and make it work in a positive way. You can help this company out. That's any job. Football is a job. The Dallas Cowboys signed him because they saw his resume. Everybody has a resume. Everybody has one of these. They have a resume. They look at that resume. It's any job. I don't care if you're picking up trash, cleaning toilets, whatever. It's any job that you have. They're going to look at their resume. So, I get where you're going. But for you to say that, it's kind of, but any job has a resume. You have to give that person a chance to live up to the resume. If you don't, your company's not going to get anywhere. You're never going to hire anybody. You can't go off of what somebody says. Look, oh, he's washed up. I can't go off of how you feel about him. If you don't like him, hey, that's you. But obviously the Cowboys saw something in him and they were like, I like what I saw. I like his resume. Not only do they have resume, they have highlights. You get what I'm saying? So, and this guy was a disruptor, what I seen. He was a run stopper. He was a disruptor. He's had his share of injuries just like anybody else in their careers. Just like Jalen Smith. Might as well say the same thing about Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith had a damn near career-ending injury before he even got to the NFL. But the Cowboys training staff, they said, hey, man, we can get him together. This guy's an amazing talent. We gotta draft this guy anyway. We got to get him anyway. On paper looks good. The highlights look good. Let's bring him in here anyway and see what he can do. You see what I'm saying? So the NFL, sports, NBA, whatever, jobs, if you're picking up trash, cleaning toilets, you get what I'm saying, driving trucks, sacking groceries, it's all about, they hire you on a probationary period basis. It's all about potential. They have the potential. Just like I just got through talking about CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb has the potential. You can get on here, man, and you can make all the highlights. You can do all the film sessions to make this guy look like a superstar. But he hasn't played it down in the NFL. We don't know what he can do. All we're going off of is his career in college, which was one of the best. And that's it. And now we got some training camp highlights, one-handed catches, and now you got some people shitting in their balls. He has the potential. The potential. Hey, Sheila, what's up, girl? Appreciate you joining me. He has the potential of being a great receiver. The potential. Anything can happen between then and now. God forbid, he could get hurt too. Zeke could go down. Dak could go down. God forbid any of this, but it happens. Gerald McCoy went down today. He woke up this morning not knowing that. He didn't wake up this morning and say, hey, man, you know what? I'm washed up. I'm washed up because so-and-so on YouTube said it. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to give it a shot. That's just like me saying, you know what? I'm washed up. I ain't going to work today. I got bills and shit coming at me. I got kids that's hungry. They need school clothes and shoes and stuff like that. Oh, I'm not going to work today because somebody said I was washed up. I couldn't do my job anymore. That's the same thing, pretty much. You get what I'm saying? So, potential. It's potential. NFL is a potential league. It's potential. What they see, what they can get out of. They say, hey, man, this guy had 59.5 sacks. Every year he averaged anywhere from 5 to 11 sacks in his career. I think a new defensive coordinator, Mike Nolan, coming here. You know what? I'm a playmaking type coach. I love to be around the ball. I think I can get him more sacks. I think I can do that. You see what I'm saying? So you got, not only that you got this player's resume, how it looks on paper, film sessions, highlights, but then you got a coaching staff that say, hey man, if you come to my team, dog, I can hook you up. I can make you a superstar. If you do exactly what I tell you to do, along with your natural talent, I can make you a star. I can get you rich. I have Jerry Jones begging to keep you and give you sign you 3, 4, 5-year contract. You see what I'm saying? All that goes into play. And when we were looking at this defensive line, guys, I made a live stream on the last week. Go back and check it out if you haven't. I brought up D-Law, 2-time Pro Bowler, 28 years old, 39 sacks. He's a beast when his head is on straight. One of the best defensive ends. He could be one of the best defensive ends in the league with his head on straight. I talked about Gerald McCoy, 6-time Pro Bowler, 59.5 sacks, 32 years old. I talked about 2-time Pro Bowler Dontari Poe, who's also a disruptor in the inside. Former first-round draft pick, just 29 years old, 20.5 sacks. I talked about 4-time Pro Bowler, who we just picked up last week, Everson Griffin, who is a disruptor, who can play multiple positions on the field. Even special teams. When I brought up those four guys, we were all like, God damn it, really? We got one of the best defensive lines in the league. And I didn't sign him, the Cowboys did. They said, you know what, if we add McCoy, we got McCoy, they signed him first, McCoy and Poe, and we got D-Law. He was already here. But in the offseason, we signed McCoy and Poe, and hey, let's bring Griffin in here. Let me look at his highlights. I guarantee you, everybody, when everybody in this comment section, Iceman, what's up, big dog? Paulo, what's up? Cowboys 1977. Yeah, everybody in this comment section, when we signed Everson Griffin, they went back and started looking at highlights. I bet you did. And I bet they were like, damn, this dude here that's all we got. That's all we got. This is why it's so important to have depth. Exactly, Savage Time. Exactly. The Cowboys went into signing McCoy as the focal piece of the D-line. Whereas out Stephen John. Exactly. They signed these guys for the possibility and the potential of being the best defensive line, because that is, even with D-Law and Quinn last year, that interior, that tackle, and that 3 tech, it was something missing. It wasn't consistent. Teams were running against us, man. They were running against us. Let me see if I can bring up let's see. Is there a way I can bring up rushing yard? I don't have to. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waste my time or y'all's. Y'all know what happened last year. I'm not going to do that. I don't need to. Remember that Vikings game? Wasn't that last year? Remember that game? How Cook was just running all over us. We couldn't stop him. No defensive line. They had us figured out. We were running the same bend, don't break defense. This is why you sign guys like this. Something different. You want something different out there. We got a new coaching staff. We need new players to go along with that coaching staff. At least some of them. It was crazy. Exactly. My boy Todd said that was crazy. He was running even the backup was running over us. Eshan said exactly. I'm just, obviously there was something missing. If we were okay on defense, we wouldn't have signed Poe or McCoy. But something was missing. Yeah, we had D-Law last year. We had Quinn last year. We had 11.5 sacks. He was the best defensive lineman we had. But he did his thing and boom, he gone. Somebody, Miami, I think Miami signed him, offering him more money. Boom, he gone. It was a wrap for him. That's it. I'm gone. I'm out of here. And you can't blame him. Against the Rams? Exactly. Against the Rams. Yeah. Yes, that was Dak carrying us, but Jason Garrett had to mess it up. Right. Exactly. I don't think Tristan Hill is the answer. Do we still own David Irvin? I don't know. I doubt David Irvin. I think he's done. I wouldn't even want him back because he just up and quit. I mean, there's a difference between being suspended and quitting. He just quit, man. I don't even want. David Irvin was a beast in the inside too. Oh man, but we can't trust that. We can't trust it. It was like the Cowboys were a high school team and the Vikings were exactly those games, man. And passing yards. I'm a defensive back guy, and I hate a lot of passing yards on our defense. I hate when cornerbacks don't look back. I hate when we got the youngest secondary in the league. One of the youngest secondaries. We got a young secondary back there. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say we got a young secondary back there. And we're relying on our front seven to make something happen. The Cowboys have always been that way for a while, since Brandon used Carr and Claiborne and guys like that and Scandrick. They don't want to spend too much money and put too much stock into secondary guys anymore. They're relying on it. That's why they're beefing up this front seven so we don't have to. That's why they didn't sign Adams. That's why they didn't sign what's the other guy for the Seahawks? Earl Thomas. That's why they didn't sign those guys. I don't know about Tristan Hill. God bless him. Poor baby. I don't know. He was a bust last year. I said that earlier today. He was a bust last year. He only had 5 tackles, combined tackles. And he didn't get a lot of playing time. But under a new coaching staff, who knows what they can do with him? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like we really don't know him. So I can't say, he was a bust last year because that was last year, You mama better start taking notes and convert their knowledge and sign pro. Yeah, I would say that's a good. I'm glad you brought that up. Being a defensive lineman now, I would say you do need to take notes, and you need to adjust yourself to playing other positions, because you never know what could happen. Somebody goes down and gets hurt. This is your time to shine. And, we got a lot of depth, but it looks like we got more ends than anything. But the only thing that kind of saves us is Tristan Hill, Antoine Woods, and Tyrone Crawford, which I don't know if he's going to be back 100% because he had two hip surgeries, double hip surgeries. So 1980, to me, this is blow, not McCoy is talent. Yeah, it's a blow, but next man up, like somebody said earlier, next man up, Neville Gallimore. Yep. He's a rookie. We don't even know if he's going to make this team. They got to sign somebody. They got to bring somebody else in. They got to bring a veteran guy. I don't know if it's Snacks or whomever, but they got to bring somebody in to fill that void. And relying on Tristan Hill, maybe Tyrone Crawford, hopefully he still got some left in the tank and he can, take over. And I would love for Tyrone Crawford to come in and just be a beast, but I don't know if he can do that after a double hip surgery. It was somebody else that was hurt too. Who else was that's hurt? Not as bad, but they had to yank him out. They said he's probably supposed to miss the rest of the training camp. I can't remember who it was. They were talking about him earlier today. I forgot who it was. Was it an offensive lineman? I can't remember. But hey, what about Randy Gregory? You think Randy Gregory can come in? How do y'all feel about Randy Gregory coming in and playing that tech, man? That 3 tech. Lyle Collins. Was it Lyle Collins? Yeah, it was Lyle Collins. Yeah, they said it wasn't as bad, but they're keeping an eye on him. I'm like, no. Matter of fact, I think, I made a video. It was somebody else besides Lyle. It was somebody else besides Lyle. I can't remember who it was, but it was somebody else besides Lyle Collins. But yeah, because I went live about Lyle Collins last week. Stephen Jones didn't sound too worried about the injury. About which injury? About McCoy or Collins? I mean, Lyle Collins. I kind of miss David Irvin. I do, but then again, I don't. McCoy. He didn't sound too. Wow. Of course, he don't want people to worry. That's the salesman pitch right there. They don't want people to worry, but we know he's out. You know, they don't want us to get in panic mode. They want us to believe that he can have a surgery, and which he is having surgery, and he'll be right back. You know what I mean? Nah, man. This is it. He's he's done. Debo the guy, what's up, man? I ain't seen you since I don't know when, bro. Jake Ratliff is a free. He's up there in age, though. I don't think the Cowboys don't like bringing back guys. If that was the case, they would have brought back Dez. But I see your point, though. He said, I hate that word next man up. That's Garrett. It sure is, isn't it? Well, it kind of is, though. You know, if you think about it, you know, next man up. You got to. Next man got that. Tell my coach used to say that. All right, next guy up. Who's up? Somebody not cutting the mustard. They say, up. Who's up? Do we save money with McCoy? How much was he supposed to make? Didn't he sound like a 2 or 3 year deal though? Tank Johnson. You crazy, man. Ooh, that's throwback. Covington starter got 2021 season. Yes, sir. Exactly. He's saying exactly. I think it was a 2 year. Yeah, I think it was either 2 year or 3 year deal. I want to say 2. But I mean, we've invested a little bit in it, man. So it sucks, man. It sucks. And I know it sucks for him because he's the one that has to go through it. You know, we're just our fans on the outside looking in, but he's the one that has to go through it. $6 million. That's not too much. That's not too much. It's not like he was on a 15, 20 year, $20 million deal or something. $6 million, 3 year. Yeah, that sounded about right. Game last season. I think that last season they were down big. My dad even watched it. I hear you, man. I hear you. He's like 33 years old. Doesn't it count against the cap? Yeah, it will. It will. They got to pay him. I mean, it counts against the cap, of course. Bring back David. I wish. But his head ain't right, man. He quit on us, man. He quit on us. Tyrone Crawford, Alden Smith. Oh, they said Alden Smith is having a pretty good camp too. They saying he's catching on quick. He's having a real good camp. Man, it's gonna be some position battles, man. Especially with McCoy going down. Hey, man, y'all better do a switch, man, and try to figure out how to play another position. Irvin blows, man. No way. He's smoking some good kush right now. Nah, man. He loves weed more than football. I think he has, man. Alden Smith has been out for 5 years. That's the only thing that scares me, that 5. He's been out 5. I mean, he's been out 5 seasons, man. So let's just hope. They're saying he's had a pretty good camp, so maybe they're seeing a lot that we're not seeing. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. I don't want to stay on here too long, man. I appreciate y'all joining me, guys. I really do. I was trying to do the split screen thing. I got to do a little bit more practice on that. I don't want to get striked or anything, copyright or anything like that. So it's great. Come on, Debo, you tripping, man. Oh, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. No problem, man. No problem. Hey, man. Wow. So McCoy is out for the season, guys, and the Dallas Cowboys have to figure out how they're going to address this situation. And as fans, we were looking forward to this 4-man front, this beastly 4-man front. Obviously, we're not going to get it, and that's the downside of it. The upside is next man up. I hate to say it and sound like Garrett, but next man up. Will the Cowboys bring in a free agent? Will he bring in a snack, somebody like that? Or will they hire within? Who knows, guys? Maybe we'll wake up tomorrow or maybe later on tonight. Who knows? You never know with the Dallas Cowboys. They're always doing something spur of the moment, especially when they need it. Yeah, man, appreciate you too, man. They're always doing something spur of the moment when they need it. And you just never know. We'll wake up tomorrow and start our work days and boom, Cowboys sign somebody, but yada, yada, yada. So it'll be interesting to see how the Cowboys handle this situation. But until then, guys, I appreciate every single last one of y'all for joining me today. God bless you. Be safe. Stay safe from COVID-19. Keep your family safe. Wear your mask if you go out. Make sure, like I always say, make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up because you never know. You never know what the day is going to bring you. Ask Gerald McCoy. Holla back at your boy. I'm out.